Come have some fun and watch some games. Time to get crazy. It's night and day. Yeah. Oh God, night and day back again.
Yes, we are back. Oh goodness, we're back in the world. Oh goodness.
Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom of the train platform. Attention, self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to
Night and day back again. Here we are, and we're Resident Evil, and the self-destruct. Oh, okay, it's totally fine now.
Yeah, everything's good.
The self-destruct has been triggered, and we ran back to the typewriter. So there's a minus.
Oh, we're going down. I thought we were going up.
I could have sworn we went back to the save it at 30 seconds off the clock, but it started at 9:47 or something. So maybe there's a pity system, or it always lets you
Yeah,
have
I
a certain
imagine.
amount minimum continuing from here.
minutes until detonation.
Damn, that looks so cool.
Yeah, that is sick.
It looks like we're in a different game though.
It
like
really-
the sci-fi spaceship.
Yeah,
reactor,
the lab
the
is.
engine reactor is going to this.
Attention, self-destruct sequence
The lab is a
initiated.
totally different field now.
Elevator to evacuate immediately.
But even as advanced as this lab has been, that engine, that reactor thing just seems like it's on a whole other level. It's like futuristic technology. Oh,
Oh.
sure, yeah, we want that.
Initiated.
Shouldn't all this technically not matter?
Nice time for a cutscene.
Who's that?
Isn't that
Like
Claire?
kind of. So this not supposed to matter at all?
you're really gonna?
Leon? You're down here too!
Yeah, but the whole place is coming down.
How do you guys have TVs that can
We need
hear?
to get out.
You can
Fast.
send and receive audio.
You have sentient
There's a way out.
TVs.
We can make it.
You can help.
Yeah.
Claire, are you still there?
Leon? Hey Leon, you're breaking up.
With you.
Yeah,
about me.
exactly.
We met someone
Just get
called
out of
Ada.
here.
Yeah.
She was a evil
Damn it.
backstabbing.
She backstabbed me, but she's super cute, so.
Yeah, Leon's still into her.
Wow.
They give way too many treasures in this. Oh, you can check the map to see if you've got everything in there
I
too.
have like a.
Okay, cool.
Alright.
All right, so yeah, the timer is moving.
Yeah.
It seemed like they gave
Oh,
us.
there's a typewriter.
Really?
And storage.
You might want to hit the storage box to get all of our best stuff. Do we have? I think we still have all of our best stuff. So we might not need it. I guess if the timer pauses, this is fine, and if it doesn't,
If
this
it
is
doesn't,
stupid.
we're screwed. Well, let's see. What do we?
We got
Magnum.
the
Yeah, we
Magnum.
have like healing for days. We have.
Okay, yeah,
one
we've
of
got
these
plenty of
now.
Magnum rounds and Matilda forever.
Yeah.
We've got 184
Three
Matilda
grenades
rounds.
and knife in case we get hit
Yeah.
multiple
Okay,
times.
we're cool. We're good.
I think.
Yeah,
we're
I
good.
think they gave way too much treasure during that.
during that like boss fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
Minutes until.
It just seems like it wasn't Resident Evil enough.
Right. I feel you. I feel you on that.
But maybe, oh no, Plantman! And we only have like 38 rounds in that flamethrower.
No
Okay.
way.
Well, you did just do a nice, you know,
Yeah, a nice 360.
yeah, you ran in a nice little circle around this man. Bye!
I need you to.
Time to go.
Yeah, I don't need you to burn or die. I just
You don't have
need you to
the-
get out of here.
You don't have the fuel for it. How did you guys get down here?
Well, that's not
You
good.
don't have the fuel for it. Time to go. Just go. Oh,
Oh.
no!
Well,
We had 3 grenades.
yeah.
Bye. Time
Yeah.
to go. Bye.
I need exit. Exit, please. Thank you.
Oh, is that why the plant botanical gardens like fell down? Oh, was this your aunt? Okay, we're just gonna
Okay.
eat your aunt.
Yeah, exactly.
to
I'm
feel
sorry.
a little bit healthier.
This is if this is a family affair or whatever, but we gotta go.
7 minutes until.
So yeah, last time the
Oh,
he's back,
my.
Mr.
Joke.
Your
Uh-huh.
voice acting is a joke.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, he's about to die.
Yeah.
He sounds slightly annoyed. Is this a joke?
Yeah.
Where's, dude? You are. It is a very good line, but it was delivered just.
Not. Yeah. Exactly. Not optimal for sure. No feeling.
Yeah, like he had more than usual, but like that needs to be the absolute top of the emotion spectrum there.
Wow.
Like you need to
Yeah.
convey that you have had enough.
You're about to die, essentially.
Alright, I'm glad Mr. X came back. He lost his hat though.
Yeah, that was the coolest part of it.
Oh, Leon lived from luck. Alright.
Isn't that mostly how he got this far anyway?
I mean, that's
Keep going.
it's hard to rag on the game for that because that's just an action.
Yeah, it's
Cliche.
an action movie trope.
Yeah, like every James Bond movie. Oh, wasn't there stuff behind you there?
I don't think so.
The map will tell you. Oh, you're right.
Nope.
Oh,
There
but
was-
look at all that stuff we missed.
Oh no. Handgun ammo.
times 15.
We desperately need it.
Oh man. We're
Oh,
gonna die.
now
because-
there's...
Oh no, there's puzzles while we're about to
What?
explode? Your mom is a puzzle. Okay, that's fine.
Use the central elevator.
Oh, there's another? Really? They're just showering us with treasure.
I'll take it, I guess. I mean,
Definitely put the flamethrower back too.
yeah, that is true. You can hear the... Okay. I guess we can combine these.
Yeah, no
Don't
reason
really...
not to.
Yeah.
Green plus red is the best.
Bottom level train platform.
Anything else? Okay.
So yeah, I've said this 5 times. Last time, we beat a big giant monster, which may or may not have been the final boss.
Use the
I don't remember 100% for sure. This is the dumbest puzzle
I know.
I've ever seen.
I know. I just kind of want to see what this is.
Yeah,
all
it's
about.
good. At least
Yeah. Okay.
people put a lot of time into this thing that you carry for 30 seconds.
Oh, is this like a magnet of sorts? Has the north and south poles, kind of?
Better
Go
put it in the
for it.
right way.
Yep.
So yeah, last time we beat this giant boss, and then the timer started as the lab was about to be destroyed, and we went and saved it, and we loaded up, and that's where we are.
And
The
now-
crap has hit the fan. Mr. X is...
Somewhere to be found. I
He is
imagine.
also, yes, he is one of the flying feces, pieces of fecal matter that has hit said fan, and he is in on this. He is
Wow.
ready to hound us even here.
Yeah, really.
Oh, speak of the
Oh.
fall-tastic devil,
What?
he is pissed now.
That looks insane.
Before he just lost his hat, but now he lost his whole trench coat.
Right. And his arm. Okay.
Is this serious? A boss fight? I definitely did not remember this.
6 minutes.
Hey,
Oh.
Mr. X.
Okay.
Holy crap.
Oh.
Bliss says he loved Mr. X. Where's Mrs. X? Oh, dude.
Wow. You can't run from this guy, huh?
It's hard to say because Leon's run is so...
Hello.
Oh, that... There's a
Looks
big...
like it did nothing.
Yeah, it's hard.
Okay.
You have to like already be in motion before the attack comes
Right.
in this game.
Okay, I'll just do this. Just
Well, you
for-
can have... No, just have the green, red, blue. This
Oh.
is exactly what it's for.
Oh, yeah.
Get that defense up.
Get that buff going.
Buff.
Buff-tacular.
You thought you were buff? Oh, where's your trench coat, loser?
Okay.
Swing and a miss. Oh, that was like me shooting. There we go. Oh!
Okay, right
Break
in
of
the
the
back.
back.
Yeah, this is not good. Not good at all.
Oh man, the elevator ride from hell. Mr. X.
5
Okay.
I wonder
Oh.
if this is a real boss fight or if it's like the one at the end of the first game where it's just like you have to survive until the time runs out.
Right. Yeah, that could be it.
Because if it's
So,
just a survival thing,
I
we're
could
wasting.
be wasting infinite amount of ammo.
Yeah. Oh, that was close.
Yeah. This guy's such a dweeb.
I wonder what he smells like. Because he's partially cooking.
He really is.
Would that smell
Reveal.
good? Would it smell like, like barbecue?
Like barbecue. What's my health like? Oh.
Defense buff for
Yeah.
the win.
It's like infinite. Oh, there's
Nice
a giant
camera
rock
angle
here.
for the loss.
There's a giant rock.
Oh,
Oh,
is that a one-hit
That
kill?
is a one-hit kill.
Oh no, Mr. X, do you see our defense buff? You can't do that.
I have first aid spray.
Hold on.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me just unimpale myself.
Excuse me. Yeah, exactly. I have the Lysol.
The Lysol of life.
Yeah.
Lifesol.
Lifesol, yeah.
Oh,
I didn't want to make
Raggle!
I don't want to make the joke, but I knew you would.
Super Tyrant. Oh, that load screen just told us what we were up against and
Yep.
everything.
Super Tyrant. Interesting. So I guess you don't really have much choice. You have to fight this guy like till the very end.
We don't know.
But
It could be a life thing, or it could be a time thing.
time thing, yeah. Like wait till the timer's over. There's this cutscene and kills him or something.
That's
like
how
that.
it was at the
Yeah.
end of Resident Evil 1, wasn't it? Like when we
believe
were
so.
fighting that guy with a missile launcher, it was just survive until the end as opposed to
I think
missile
so.
hit
Yeah.
enough.
Until like the helicopter gets there or whatever, something like that.
Or am I misremembering it and we just had to hit him with enough missiles? And then we were-
That could be it too.
I just remember it was a timer and a big giant monster man, just like this.
Similar situation.
6 minutes.
Wow.
You don't want any sort of assistance. No easier, no anything. Super Tyrant.
I will be able to do this.
Central elevator to
I believe in myself. Perfect. There we go.
Yeah, so it's either we interrupt it or is there wasn't a fast dodge, I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so. I don't recall a fast dodge being an option.
minutes until detonation.
I think that tooltip screen said his exposed heart is his weakness.
Oh. I barely even saw an exposed heart.
It's like there in his... Yeah, you can see it there.
Oh,
sorta.
okay. Oh, okay. If it's his weakness, then I guess it implies he can be killed, so...
That's true.
Good.
Or it implies that's how we stun him.
Yeah, that's true too.
Time to use up our lifer.
Let's see.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, green fine?
Yeah.
Why would any one of his hits not be stronger than a normal zombie?
Ow.
Now you can use it.
Yeah.
There's no reason not to get that defense buff.
Right.
It's nice and buff. Buff.
Nice and bluffed up.
Mr. X.
Oh, kiss A.
Mr. X.
Oh. Oh no.
5 minutes until detonation.
Not good.
Voice actor. Not good.
Not good. There.
Yeah, that's the first one.
That's number one.
Oh, that did
Aha.
slow him down.
I guess I should have tested while I was safe. Oh,
man.
wow.
I bet that didn't do that much. Defense buff.
Yeah. Still.
Sometimes it works when it's not a one-hit kill.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you know what? We know why Mrs. X isn't around.
Because it's his ex.
Exactly. Because he's Mr. X, not
Yeah.
Mr. Married.
He's Mr. Ex-husband.
What? Yeah, just sit there and watch
Yeah.
the scenery on the elevator, dude.
I'll take it. Come here.
See if the Magnum stuns him while you're...
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. You hit him in the heart while he does it.
Okay. Oh, we lost our rock
Oh,
backup.
not my rock.
Oh, rock.
Yeah.
Why did you have to be
Oh.
like this?
Oh, Dwayne.
What are we gonna do without
Okay.
you? You were a rock. Literally. Is he taking a dump? Oh, that was close. Whoa.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay. Well, we still have plenty of time on the
Well-
clock. So maybe that means you won. Is it a storage box? Oh, is
this
it a missile launcher?
rocket launcher? Of course.
What?
Where did this thing come from?
Oh, Ada.
Ada, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Her voice was completely drowned out by the soundtrack here.
An anti-tank rocket. That is wow. Okay.
Make it count, I guess. Oh, no,
Oh.
sir. Okay.
Oh.
Whew.
Can
Okay.
I just do this?
Oh, just one?
I thought this was, yeah.
Oh my goodness, sir, you can be killed.
Okay, that is, yeah.
Or if not, something bad's,
Right.
something major bad's
Something.
coming.
At the
There's like
bottom level.
gonna be like 1,000,008 different ones. Hey, haha.
You only got 2 of those
Yeah.
left.
I'm not good.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Alright,
Oh man.
Shit.
if it's him, that would be hilarious. It's just his 2 legs come stomping.
Yeah.
Angry.
Exactly. Just the, just the bottom half of him, just like, I'm not done yet.
He grows like a giant eye on his thigh. One of those giant mutant eyes. And it's just very angry looking.
Yeah. Like his exposed like rib cage is his eyebrow now.
That was my favorite torso. You're gonna pay for that, kid.
Oh yeah, I forgot he got shot like forever ago. He just did all that. That's crazy.
He's fine.
Yeah. Don't worry about him.
If you throw that, I'm gonna shoot you in the face
I
myself.
actually miss her.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not any better.
Yeah. She did kind of save his life, I guess, with the rockets.
She
but
did.
she did also.
You threw the thing? The f is wrong with you? What kind of cop are you? Oh, yeah, okay, here's the best evidence that we'll ever have.
Evidence. Yeah, exactly.
Hello, child.
What?
Oh, hey, Claire, I didn't remember
made it.
when we had a daughter.
Yeah.
Just like I said we would.
What? That's it.
What? Did you guys spent so much on this money? So much money on this game.
Yeah.
And all...
That's the ending
That
you
was
get.
the worst possible.
That's the ending that you get. Is I knew we would, and like feel good music.
You don't even see them hug or anything.
No. Who the heck is this child?
I guess.
Like
play,
maybe if you go
play
on,
Claire's path to
if you-
find out who the hell their child is.
But she just shows up, and it's like I expected like, oh, Claire's gonna be there. It's some random kid with like red clothes. It's like who the heck?
That's their daughter, obviously.
No one's
Their
no-
time traveling daughter from the future. If this is like an X-Men comic, that would definitely be what it is.
That could definitely be it.
This is our daughter from the future timeline. She's also an Omega 11 mutant who can level this entire universe with a thought.
I could have like she could have fixed this virus from the beginning if
Yeah.
she just thought about it. But
She's
she,
the only hope for mankind.
right.
Because everyone in the future has succumbed to the disease.
Yeah, exactly.
Our
The
daughter's
G virus
immune.
or whatever.
Yeah.
But I love that. I love that Leon didn't even like ask a question about the child. Like he just went through this like the most traumatic experience of his life, and he just like walks into this like random girl with Claire and is like, "I guess we did it. Yeah, that's awesome. Great."
I don't necessarily have a problem with that, because if the ending had lasted even 5 minutes, I would agree with you. But it was like 30
Yeah,
seconds.
maybe.
He's pining over Ada.
Yeah.
He throws away the best piece of evidence and like this legit
Access to
access.
literal,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
yeah,
he
exactly.
throws it away like it's nothing.
Well,
like
I
it's
guess-
a keepsake he doesn't want anymore.
I guess the whole lab exploded, so like what evidence would he get? But like at the same time, if
it's
there's
still evidence just by itself.
If
they
there's
can
any-
look at it and
yeah.
analyze the technology.
that it came from this company
Yeah,
or whatever,
it's
whatever. yeah.
it's access for Umbrella Corporation.
Right.
But yeah, it was 30
yeah.
seconds. It was 30 seconds,
I
so
know.
I can't really agree because
I
he
know,
like
yeah.
he just popped in and like he'll ask about the kid in maybe the next scene, but the ending had less than a full scene.
Yeah.
Pine about Ada, throw away your evidence because you're the dumbest person ever born, and then walk inside. Oh, Claire, all right. Ending.
Yeah.
Like, not even like the hug. It's just like, I know in Resident Evil 1, the super old school one, they flew away in the helicopter.
Yeah.
And you get a slightly different scene depending on how you did or whatever. We got
Right.
a good one, I think, technically the best because
Mm-hmm.
everybody lived and all that. So you see the buddies on the helicopter, but even then, like, you got to see them on the helicopter for a little bit.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
is just like, oh, Claire, we made what?
Yeah, they just like almost immediate, like just solid cut after, like
Yeah.
right after the sentence ends. Not even like let that sentence hang in the air for a second. I
Right.
knew we would. Like I told you or whatever.
Yeah.
Boom. Roll credits.
Like slow pan out, watch the train go away.
Right, exactly. Like hear them talk as the like you
Yeah.
panning out from the train or whatever.
Thank you so
Like,
much.
Yeah, right. Exactly. And then like ends on who's this kid? That's it. But yeah, at least give us some kind of like I will say shooting Mr. X with the rocket launcher was very like it was nice. It was a good feeling. But like having it would be even better to like have that little cherry on top of getting to see the rest of it play out.
Yeah.
Because yeah, right now it's just.
I don't even think that's a cherry on top. I think they're missing part of the ice cream.
Yeah.
They didn't put in. I mean, so much of this game is this extra attention to detail and showing you all of these things and even beyond what was in the original.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Adding extra where it's needed. I think they did remove several scenes / locations, so it doesn't have 100% of everything.
Right.
But you know, the parts that they did decide to go into, they went into in much fuller detail than in the original.
Right. Right.
So why would you cut this ending? I mean, what the hell?
Yeah.
It's just
the ending to me is great. I don't know, like, what the original ending, like the, not the remake, Resident Evil 2's ending looks like, but I imagine it would have it's more shelled out than this, of just that straight drop cut, like, out of the train or something like that. Like, yeah, I'd like to see them, like, even just, like, walking out of the train or something like that, like, have the conversation, cuts to, like, end of train, they walk out, freedom, whatever. Then you get like a solid ending to the story.
I think the original ended somewhat similar to this. I don't remember it perfectly. I only saw it like a long bajillion years ago.
Yeah, right.
And I wasn't playing it, I don't think, at the time, like my roommate was. But I'm pretty sure the ending is somewhat similar, where they escape on the train.
Okay, right.
I don't remember if you had to fight Mr. X or not. I remember fighting a giant eyeball guy, or my roommate fighting a giant eyeball guy, something like that.
Right,
But anyway,
right.
I'm pretty sure, like, yeah, they don't show the whole duration of the train or anything like that. It's like
Right.
they make it to the train is safety, and it leaves the lab. I think that's all still the same.
Okay.
So you don't see, like, the resolution or any of that. But still, like, this ending needed an extra 30 to 60 seconds minimum. So that they could at least, like...
I wonder if they're gonna, like, put it, like, post-credits or whatever. That's, like,
Maybe.
sometimes...
Now they can easily,
Right.
because Resident Evil has been... The series has continued. But back then, they might not have known what was going to be in the next
True,
game. But
right.
now they know everything for the next 20 years, so they can put in whatever sort of hints or foreshadowing they want to.
Right, yeah, exactly.
But
So,
man,
yeah.
the game was really, really, really impressive. I was so happy with this remake. The increased graphics, or the improved graphics at the level that they did it, with the level of detail and the depth and the... Like, I was worried, third person, maybe that's gonna just take too much of the feel away. But like zooming it in and putting you into those cramped hallways made it better, as opposed to like everything zoomed out, and you can kind of... It's just freakier when it's that zoomed in and the zombies are like right on you.
Yeah, you can feel that lack of space, like that claustrophobia kind of sense. Like when you're walking through like the sewers and everything like that, like you have nowhere to go. So like the zombies are in front of you, and that's all you get.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we get something at the end here.
Oh no! Is it an angry torso?
Was that it? Seems like that was it.
It seems like that was it. Oh, 26 saves.
Got a C. Average? Okay.
No, I don't think that's average. I think this is like... It's the Japanese style scoring system, so I think it goes like D, C, B, A, S.
Oh, okay.
So I think we got like one better than the absolute crap, or maybe we did get the absolute worst.
Well, great.
I am curious how many ink ribbons were in hard mode.
The whole of hard mode.
Yeah, because I wanted to... At the beginning, we wanted to pick a difficulty option that it wasn't available. We wanted to pick the ink ribbon limitation of hard mode with the damage of normal, because we didn't know enough about... We've never played this game before, so that's basically what we were looking for. We still wanted but they didn't offer that combination.
Yeah.
It's either save as many times as you want, but have the standardized damage that the game was balanced on, or have the ink ribbons where you have limited saves and have super stronger zombies. So yeah.
Yeah, we ended up going we tried to like limit saves where we could, because I mean, we didn't want to just like save literally every like step of the way.
Exactly.
Then it's like not even worth, like if you die you literally get to reload from like 5 seconds ago.
Right.
It's not that harsh, but
or
yeah,
even 5 minutes ago. It just the limited saves makes it more tense.
yeah, for sure.
But in the end, I don't know if 26 is more than what there were ink ribbons in the game. 20 is a nice round number. Maybe there were 20 ink ribbons. I could see there being 30.
Yeah,
But-
overall, I mean, I could, yeah, I'm curious myself, like how little they strewn out throughout the whole thing. I guess let's see what's there.
We did
else to
actually
it?
limit our saves, like Travis was saying.
Huh.
So, but there were also a couple of times that we got to the end of the recording session and like one of us would have to go, and we were in the middle of progress, so we had to do an extra save where we wouldn't have wanted to, or we had to do a save right after that we had saved kind of recently.
towards,
So yeah, there were at least 2 or 3 times when we made an additional save for no reason, or just for time constraint reasons.
Right,
So
yeah.
I am curious. I want to find out if we ended up doing it, if we... Oh, look at all that unlockable
nice.
stuff. We got all these costumes, and a hero emerges, and
Maxed out
Claire's
concept
second story mode. What? There's a second
What?
story mode? Why would there be a second story
art.
mode?
Yeah, why? Yeah, that's true. Why is there a second story mode?
Oh, good. We got a normal custom costume. That doesn't sound like a costume at all. What's normal costume? New game second run.
Has been unlocked. It's like
The ending and certain parts of the game are different in the second run scenarios.
that is so interesting.
So we only got Claire's second run. So in order to get Leon's second run, we would have to be Claire, it
Claire's,
sounds
right.
like. And then we could come back and get their second run and see whatever that monster is that jumps into the train at the end for probably
Right.
like a super boss or something like that.
Yeah, for sure. That is interesting that it's so dynamic that you can have like multiple stages through like a game that is, I imagine, very similar in most parts, and then it has like certain points that obviously will be rather different. But then you get to see both sides of that, and then immediately like go back to the original ones and play a different style of that too.
Right,
So
yeah.
that is really cool. A lot of like replayability, like for sure.
Well, I mean,
in terms of-
potentially. You guys can let us know if there actually is or isn't, because if it's like,
if it's barely any difference.
yeah, like we did Little Hope and we did
True,
Curator's Cut,
true.
and it was talked up by some fans as being totally different and so
Yeah.
many different interactions and so much different dialogue, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, Ghost? Hell yeah, Ghost survivors. Ghosts are not survivors.
The ghost survivors. Oh wow.
No Time to Mourn, difficulty 3 stars.
That's-
Runaway,
Interesting. Forgotten Soldier. Oh, so
difficulty 4 stars. Oh, that's cool.
that's so crazy. All right. Huh.
Ghost survivors. Can you be headbutt by your own dad in a fireman's outfit? Oh no, it's a plaid shirt. I thought those were
Yeah.
like yellow stripes.
Fire.
Anyway, we got to go over our thoughts of the freaking game.
Yes. Yeah. For sure.
Even our playthrough, where like when we went back for the plant areas again, like it was
yeah.
so much less intimidating after we were just like, okay, we have enough fire, we were committing to murdering these plants or to burning them, and we
Right.
know how they work now. We know how they work. It's just the horror was so reduced.
Exactly.
First time going through with that audio, so chilling.
Oh man, yeah, for sure. When you get first introduced to them, you're like, there's no possible way to get around them efficiently. You just have to like deal with that.
Right.
It's like, it's insane. It like cripples you from wanting to even cross paths with them, because like, yeah, you're just so terrified of them and the sounds they make and like how
Yes.
strong they are and even how they look and everything.
Yeah, that was
yeah.
so well done. So
Yeah.
many parts of this game were so well done. The audio.
Oh,
man.
man, yeah,
It was
yeah.
like definitely. I don't know. The audio might even be more impressive to me than the increased video, the increased
The
visuals.
quality,
Because
yeah.
it was so well done. The plant guys was a perfect example. Like the plant guys and Mr. X, those were the two highlights of the audio for me.
Right,
Like even the
right.
zombies, like yeah, that was really well done. But that's been done before.
Right.
It was, you know, of course, top tier in this game. But the freaking plant guys, with like you said, the sounds they're making with the like
Right.
like
Just
that
just
gurgling.
Like yeah, exactly.
And then the audio music at the same time, where it's like that.
Yeah.
And it like keeps picking up gradually into this higher pitched, like freaking
Just like a
nerve-wracking
scream at
frenzy.
the end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just
yeah.
like so well done. I was
Yeah.
so impressed. And of course the Mr. X theme,
Yeah.
where as soon as he enters the room, the audio kicks and it's like
yeah, exactly.
It's like, oh damn.
And he's just like stomping, coming towards you.
Yeah.
Like you hear it throughout the entire the museum, the police station. Like you hear him from rooms away, and you hear like that music starting to come in, and then like that
And it
just
picks up.
creates. Yeah, exactly. As he gets closer and closer,
Yeah.
it just keeps picking up, and like you're just like conditioned at that point, just be like on your toes, like 10,000% as soon as you hear that going. So yeah, they were able to introduce so much with just like music cues and just the sound cues alone in this. Like when zombies are banging on the doors, it's not like a standard like sound that you would hear like in a regular zombie game or something.
Right.
It's just like they're breaking down the door to come after you, and like you can feel that. It's really like you said, yeah, really well done. Like the noises that regular zombies make, noises that Mr. X was making, like the liquor even, like you know when there's a liquor around, like you can.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
audio on the liquors also really well done.
Yeah.
From
yeah.
when they're like just like hanging on the walls, and also when they're on you and like they're like you can hear them kind of like not prancing, but like
Just
galloping,
scurrying
yeah,
towards
scurrying,
you.
skittering,
Yeah.
skittering down the hall,
Right.
and like when they swing that claw, and like if it hits you, it sounds great, and if it misses you and it scrapes along the walls,
That's
also
still-
sounds
yeah,
awesome.
Exactly.
So well done.
Yeah, I think music or that just mostly the audio was like a huge level impact on this game, and like I didn't play the second original Resident Evil, so I'm not sure exactly how the visuals look, but I mean I'm basing that it's a slightly updated version on Resident Evil 1.
Yeah, it's the same
and
engine.
then-
It's still on PlayStation.
Oh wow, okay, same engine and everything. Okay, yeah. Then I imagine like just the transformation that this takes from like something on that level of graphics to this, where like zombies are like ripping into you, and you can see all of that, and like the cutscenes that they like, all the levels of detail that they go in to show like just how messed up everything is and how like grotesque the zombies look and all that. Like the level of graphics was just ridiculous. In
Yeah.
this. The marriage of the two was just like blended together so well. They did such a good job. on
Yeah,
this,
definitely. Yeah, the graphics were so well done in this game. Oh man, that kind of goes without saying, but I mean, really, the first one wasn't as bad as the original Resident Evil,
Okay.
Resident Evil 2. Like they did, like most PlayStation games, like almost any system actually.
Right.
Like the later games are much better than the very first earlier games for the system.
Right.
So
right.
they had learned and improved some, but yeah, it was still definitely, pretty rectangular zombies
Yeah, right.
going after Leon and all that. So just all of those scenes where the zombie just, it's so
Right.
freaking visceral and in your face, and it's just awesome.
Yeah, and when like the plant zombies get you, and like just
Oh, yeah, their whole
literally,
face
yeah,
opens.
exactly. Like their whole face opens up and like just wrap around your head, and like the giant eye like boss fight at the end, like he looked insane. Like yeah, that level of just of graphic design that they did was just fantastic. It is so well done for sure.
Yeah, and Mr. X like hounding you.
Yeah.
Just, he's so imposing.
Yeah, the design of Mr. X was so cool. Like, I love that he didn't like immediately look like just like this just decrepit zombie like the rest.
Yeah.
He's just like this massive like thing that still looks somewhat humanoid in terms of like his face and structure or whatever, but he's just like, yeah, this like insurmountable just force coming at you.
Yeah.
That's just like, it's so awesome. I love like it sucked having to maneuver around him during the game, but also was like so much fun to like reintroduce like a new layer into the game.
Yeah.
Because like right when you get comfortable, they just like throw a wrench into it, and then you have to like relearn it all over again, which is so cool. It's like it's harsh to go through it, but it's so much fun like to actually play it.
Yeah, that was a much better way to reuse assets too, because a lot of games will like send you back to an earlier area, and maybe it will be to find some new items, or there's a new reason to go back there. But with him there, it changed the new area. It just changed the whole dynamic of every area you'd been through before. So definitely a great way to do it. And we found out last time I think we played, we saw that there was a trophy for shooting his hat off.
Yeah,
so
right,
I'm glad that we didn't actually find that out or do it like during the game, because that would just kind of turn him into slightly more comedic, like tee hee, you got your hat. But yeah, that final showdown with him was really awesome. So yeah, the graphics were amazing, the audio was amazing, the story was pretty well done. I mean, I've heard 3 was not as well received because 3 just copied a lot more of like this engine, and it took more out of what was in the original 3.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
But I don't know. I've never played the original 3, and I'm not a Resident Evil hardcore expert, but that's what I've heard from some of the fans.
Like fans of Resident Evil.
Yeah,
okay.
well, this one was more well received. They did take out a couple of sections. I'm not sure exactly what they were. I know the alligator boss fight, we talked about that before already, where the alligator was more of a boss fight before, and in this it was more like a quick time event.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the gameplay was pretty impressive. The definitely, I really like the way that they transfer the controls. It still has that old feel of Resident Evil, where you're like, you got that constraint and the limited ammo, and the zombies are in on you, so you can't just turn it into a shooter.
Yeah, right.
Like the end of Evil Within 2 turned out into more of a shooter.
Yeah.
But this game, it really bringing it in improves the experience, as opposed to there are some virtues of the originals where you've got the like slow response controls, and like if you get very good at those, then you can still evade the zombies. But here you have to do it in potentially what feels like a more realistic way.
Yeah,
it definitely looks more realistic, but I think it also has a more realistic feel to it, as opposed to like, even if you got like, some people got super good at the old school tank controls, but it's still not like necessarily an intuitive way that you're like, no one in real life would be like, I'm going to rotate now.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And definitely like with like in the older style controls where you have like the headshot or like leaning down or leaning up, and like those are your only like options essentially, and now you have the freedom to like point and aim at literally anything that you can look at, which gives you like so much more like feel that you're actually there, like that realistic aspect of like of feeling like you're the one in control, and you don't have limitations on where you're being set to. Like you are the one that's fighting to save essentially Leon here.
Right.
So yeah, it does make it feel like you're more so like in on the action for sure. And just I love that they like all the puzzles and everything like that reintroduced into this too. Like that was a cool aspect of one, and I imagine like a staple throughout the rest of the Resident Evil franchise.
It's actually not.
But they took that out in the future ones? Or?
Well, I don't know if they took all the puzzles out, but it's definitely not as like puzzle based.
Oh, okay.
Like where you get to 4 and 5, and I don't know. We're not experts on the series, but I know 4 is the turning point where they change it into much more of a shooter.
Okay.
Where Leon is going through, and there's a new kind of virus. It's not exactly the same virus, and there are some faster zombies. I think they're called like Los Muertos, and he's in some.
Oh, that's so cool.
South American country, maybe. I don't remember exactly where it takes place, but anyway, they're like. It's much more of a shooter. And like he constantly does this roundhouse kick that looks really funny. Because it's just like... Anyway.
Roundhouse kicking as zombies. That has to be hilarious.
Yeah. There's more... Anyway, there's more emphasis on action and less emphasis on puzzle solving.
Yeah.
So to me, I think that's worse for the series. A lot of people loved 4 and the new direction. But then it becomes more like Final Fantasy, where as as more of diversity you bring to the game genre, then you have fans that like one or the other. So
Yeah.
the fans will do infighting.
Yeah,
Because the
right.
games are so different, it makes sense. They're not
Right.
all fans of the same thing because the games are all different. So that game, this game, I really like this style
Yeah.
where like the super limited ammo just makes it. To me, that makes survival horror. If you flood it with ammo and turn it into an action game, then you've got like Left 4 Dead, where it's just like let's mow things down. And
Yeah,
that's fun.
right.
But to me, survival horror is more interesting. It has that like tension. Like there are so many games that are shooters, mow everything down. Like to me, this genre is more interesting to dive into.
I definitely coming from shooters often. Like I feel the tendency like if I have ammo available, like I'm just going to unload, and like coming from that aspect to now having to like basically hold that trigger finger, like analyze like, do we have enough ammo to do this? Like, can we just point and fire, or is that going to like kill you down the line? So yeah, that definitely changes a lot of things for my normal gameplay style, which is fun because like now like the zombies do become actually imposing. Like if you're stuck in a room with one zombie and you have like 40 bullets, like it's not really like nothing. There's nothing to be scared of.
Right.
But now you have 10, and you know you need to make those last. So yeah, it's definitely, it changes your just your emotions going into it. Like going into a new room is not like, okay, now I brought the fight. Going into a new room is like, I gotta know how I can get the heck out of here immediately. So yeah, I love that style, and to just get it in that like this updated engine to make it feel like basically like reality in a way is like yeah, it's incredible. I think it was so much fun to play it. Definitely worth the playthrough for sure. It was like I had a ton of fun with it. I'm sure like there's other sides of the story with like the Claire side of it that we didn't get to see that fill us in some blanks. But just even seeing this side of it with Leon was really fun and really interesting. I like that it's not just a like in the first one you have like the mansion, and then you have the lab essentially, and now in this one you have like you're going through the sewers, you're going through like whole new levels. Like the lab looks like pretty cool in this updated modern style, and it is cool that it's also set in like the late 90s but with like this super modern updated like graphic feel. Like that crossover is very cool and very interesting. Like you have the old school computers and like the modern tech is their stuff from like 5 years ago, like in now times. So it's pretty cool to watch like how that actually looks in this modern day and age. So I think overall just the feel of it's so great. They did such a good job of it. Happy we played it for sure. It was so fun.
Yeah, definitely an awesome game. And to me, it's like probably the ideal sort of control scheme, because I really like that they brought it in close, like I said, and it's third person. Like to me, if they put it into first person, it takes it a little bit too into it, where like yeah, you're bringing up, you feel like Leon and you're the one in control and you're the one doing the aiming, and especially when you turn off aim assist like we did, which you can tell because I missed a lot, and even Travis missed once or twice.
Yeah, even I missed a decent amount too. So yeah, I'm not perfect.
So yeah, you are doing the aiming, but I really like the third person because it still shows your character. It's like some games, it's first person works better because you are supposed to be the character.
Yeah,
but
right.
in a lot of games, like where you're not and you're role playing someone else, or you're playing as another character and the other character exists, like I definitely prefer the third person over that. So I really like that was the control scheme they went with. They are established characters. It's not supposed to be like you customize a police guy in Raccoon City.
Right.
So yeah, I think that was an excellent design choice. I hope that they return to this for future installments. Supposedly, some of the games are more action oriented. Some of the games, like 4 and 5, are more action oriented. Some of the games tried to pull it back to survival horror, but I definitely prefer the survival horror because it's a rarer, to me, more interesting genre. Everybody has their own preferences and opinions.
Right.
Oh, I did hear that Claire's playthrough is more story relevant in this game. In the first game, supposedly Jill and Chris both have like semi story relevant parts.
Right.
Where But in this game, supposedly, Leon's is a little bit less story relevant. I'm not
that's
sure
interesting.
if that's been rectified in Remake or if they just kept it to the original. And
Right.
Claire's is a little bit more satisfying story-wise. You guys can let us know if that's the case.
Yeah, for sure.
Because Leon did seem more like he was along for the ride as opposed to driving the vehicle.
Yeah.
But in the first game, that's how it was also for everyone, because they were just like reacting to an emergency as it had the outbreak had just occurred.
Right, right.
So in some cases, that doesn't necessarily mean that Leon's not like an active member of the story. He did seem rather dumb.
Yeah, for sure.
Where it seemed like most people were outthinking him. Even throwing away the ID bracelet at the end, wow. But, so I mean, every character doesn't have to be the smartest character on the team.
Right.
And it's not like everyone seemed really smart in the first game.
That is true. I don't know if that's just a byproduct of the voice acting, or if that's just how they were written as a whole. But yeah, his voice acting didn't really give him that much smart intelligence there. It seems like he was very much just like, oh wow, this sucks, this is bad kind of thing. So yeah, it could have maybe amped it up a little bit in that regard, and Ada basically just played him like a fiddle, like it was like nothing. But for the most part, I mean, it was still fun for sure. The character of Leon, though, he is badass and he's brave for sure, but intelligence level definitely doesn't seem on that same level.
Yeah, he definitely didn't seem that bright. I guess the voice acting is one area where I would say the game should have done better. Maybe, I don't even know if they went to the trouble of getting the original voice actors.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Or not. I mean, I think the original voice cast to Resident Evil 1 was lost to time because it was done as such a different style, and it was a different universe back then, so they don't even know all of the original voice actors. They weren't like professional voice actors at the time.
Exactly.
But two, maybe they went back to get the original. If they didn't, and this is a new cast, what are you doing? The Leon guy was pretty underwhelming. I mean, his emotions, woo. For some of those scenes, you can have a low-key character, but after you're surviving, the whole plant is exploding, and then Tyrant comes in and he's like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, no, dude, where's the volume on your...
Like, I would be so pissed and just angry at the world and just like scream that at the top of my lungs.
Yeah.
And he's just like,
are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like, that's where that comes into play. Even that was probably too tame. Like,
yeah, you see the building crumbling around you, and now there's just this guy in front of you that's been hounding you forever now. And like, you're going to shout expletives like till the cows go home on that front. There's no just like, oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Yeah,
like,
you survived death how many times?
Yeah.
And the building is exploding around you, and this dude is back. There's no way you're that nonchalant about it.
Exactly, he's just nice and chill while this is all happening around him.
His voice went up. He showed a little bit of range there. He went in from his usual flatline emotion, baseline, into mild annoyance.
Yeah.
Like, he needed to be, he's about to die. I'm more annoyed now at his bad voice acting than his voice actor was at about to die. Come on. So anyway, that part was cool.
Yeah, that, I guess I could see that would be the one improvement, I would say.
Yeah.
Definitely try and amp up that level to bring in actual, like, that feeling of, like, oh, he's actually about to go through some terrible crap. Like, so voice acting wise would definitely be that would be a plus. But there's, honestly, not a whole bunch of negatives to this game. The story was fun. And I don't know how much it deviates from the original. Like you said before, they did change some things out. But I still had such a fun time with it. Let us know what you guys thought in terms of like how it compared to the original Resident Evil 2.
I played it a long time ago, but I don't have enough like knowledge to know exactly what all the differences are. So you guys can definitely let us know. I guess if I had to nitpick, I would say it felt like there was too much ammo. There was too much ammo, at least on standard mode.
Yeah.
Maybe hard mode would have been perfect for us, but it seemed like the zombies did take a lot of damage even
Yeah.
in this mode.
Yeah, that was the thing. Like, we did a lot of like tests with like Matilda or whatever, and yeah, there was just so many instances where we put like 10, 11, 12 bullets
Right.
into a zombie, and it's like getting back up.
Yeah, we thought they were done a few times, even with the shotgun. It's like a couple of close shots with the shotgun.
Yeah.
And then, like, they would still, their corpse would be sitting on the ground for a while, too. But they would
Yeah.
still get up later after we were done exploring the room or something. So, yeah, it seemed like the damage level was great where we were. But, yeah, if I had to nitpick, I'd want another difficulty level in between where we had the limited saves and less ammo. Because by the end, we had, like, 200 rounds in the damn
Yeah,
Matilda gun.
for sure.
It was like, I wanted to jump and feel that. I mean, we treated it. It didn't affect us or impact us that much
Right.
because we treated it like we had to conserve a lot more.
Yeah.
And there were a few times, at least 2 times, when we got super low on ammo.
Yeah.
We were like, do we need to break out the Magnum already?
Yeah, that's true.
What do we do now? We
Yeah.
need to find something, or we're kind of in trouble.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, for sure.
It did hit us, but I would have liked it if, like, by the end, we weren't overflowing with bullets for some reason.
Right, yeah. I think we ran out of ammo on the fire extinct or the flamethrower, and
Yes.
that was it. Like, we had. I think we also used up all the shotgun ammo or something like that. But Matilda, yeah, like almost 200 plus rounds. Like, we had so much, we had to throw them in storage.
Right.
Like,
And we still had our gunpowder,
Yeah.
some of it to use.
oh yeah, we had a decent amount of gunpowder. I think we had like the large gunpowder things too, and like one high grade or something like that. So yeah, we had a decent amount pooled there. So we were also really conservative with like killing the zombies and stuff like that because of it. Only to find out, yeah, you get like 1,000 bullets when you beat the boss or
Yeah.
something like that. So.
And I know they want to make sure that you can beat the final boss, so I guess they have to put like
Yeah.
drops in his room, but still, I mean,
yeah,
it's a little. Anyway, that's just nitpicking though.
Right,
Overall,
yeah.
like Travis said, this game was phenomenal. This game was so well done. What an amazing remake! Like, they should use this as an example on quality versions of remakes, sticking true to the source material. I mean, it seemed like it had the same feel as the original, and that's hard to pull off
Yeah.
when you shift graphic style this much
Yeah.
and gameplay style this much. But yeah, they nailed it.
Yeah.
And the audio was this just other level. So yeah, this game was phenomenal, a ton of fun. And maybe even the complaint that we're making isn't that relevant because maybe hard mode would have just solved everything and been
True,
perfect
yeah.
for us. The damage that the zombies take isn't that much higher.
Right.
And the ammo is either the same or reduced, and the ink ribbons would have done it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, maybe our complaint isn't that relevant anyway. But yeah, we have few complaints, and the game was phenomenal. So
yeah.
let us know what you guys think about it. If you thought this was an amazing remake, if you thought they took out too many key sections of this,
Right.
let us know either way. And yeah, let us also know what other games you'd like to see us play.
Yeah, for sure. We do take requests and take into account what you guys say for our future playthroughs. So go ahead and leave a recommendation for us. And like Rob said, let us know how you thought of this remake. Like, was it straying too far from the source material, or was it like exactly what you wanted to see? I am curious. Never having played the original myself, I'm curious what you guys thought of it. So yeah, thanks for joining us for this playthrough of Resident Evil 2. It was so much fun. Really glad we got to play it. Was definitely worth the play if you were thinking about doing it yourself. So highly recommend it.
Yeah, absolutely. So let us know what else you want to see, other Resident Evil games or other games, any games. We are open to everything. You've seen our channel, or if you haven't, then you can check it out. There's tons of different genres in there. We're open to pretty much everything. You guys, let us know what you want to see. Bleep, blop, and blop, and blee. With that, I guess we will see you guys in the next game.
Yes, indeed. We'll see you guys in the next game.